a necessity these days. It's really, how can you not be? If you don't have $1 million, like, that's just, you just don't exist. Anyway, hello there. Welcome to the Curly Girl Routine Shop. So, you're here for your Curly Girl routine, I assume. So, do you mind if I take your information? Okay, great. This is going to be really good. Okay. So, first and foremost, we use, of course, paper and pen because, with computers nowadays, I just don't trust them, This is a family business, and we don't trust computers here. Every single one has a microchip, so we don't know where those are going, how they affect us, how they affect our blood. I mean, it's crazy. Anyway, so could I get your first and last name, please? Okay. Okay, and then how did you hear about us? Okay, a friend referred you. Interesting. Okay, and do you want to sign up for our newsletter? We send about 15 emails a day, but really they're all very important and they're all incredibly necessary. Okay. I know you said no, but I'm assuming it's your first and last name at gmail.com, so I'm just going to try that, okay? And, by being here, you consent, so, okay. And let's talk about the elephant in the room. Your hair. Yes, I know, you are bald. However, I always say this, and this is our motto, you never know if you're a curly girl until you try. It's just not something that you would think. And maybe you've just been treating your hair all, wrong the entire time, Maybe the baldness is just a front. And if you tried the Curly Girl routine, you would be shocked by the results. Most people are, So I'm going to write down these comments. Okay. Is there anything that you want to say? Okay. I will keep that in mind. But don't worry. Just because you've been bald for many years now doesn't mean anything. So, let's get started then. So, first and foremost, I think we need to deal with your scalp, right? So, I'm going to put a little bit of cleanser, wipe that away, give us a fresh slate, right? So that we can really get into the curly routine. The routines change all the time, and we specialize in all different varieties. But if you're here for the Curly Girl routine, then that's going to involve a lot of very trendy things, right? Trendy techniques. These tend to be very effective for certain people. And not very effective for others. Every person's different. Every person's hair, their hair pattern is different. Their curl type, And, when you leave out here, when you leave, we're going to give you a little pamphlet, and that's going to have all of your different, whether you have 3B, 3C, 2A hair, and in what sections. If this is something people don't know. Every person's hair has different types of curl patterns depending on the section of the head. You might have 2C, sorry, not 2C. It could be 2C hair in the front, but then it could be 2B in the back, and it could be 3A on this. It's all different, right? And those are all things that we're going to have to discover with time and with you coming back to us, okay? But first, let's just get started and figure out if you even have curly hair. Not everyone does. So, let's just start by taking a little cotton pad. I'm going to put there. I'm just putting a little bit of cleanser on it, and I'm just going to wipe your head, okay? Just putting it across, making sure rosemary oil and all of the things, that are very good and healthy and healing, you know. So just relax. Okay. There we go. Yeah, and we started this business a long time ago. You know, I am a Nepo hire. But really nobody wants this job. You know, it's horrible hours and you're only paid like $85 an hour. So, it does make me a millionaire, but really being a millionaire is a necessity these days. You know, it's really, how can you not be? You know, if you don't have $1 million, like, you know, that's just, you just don't exist. For me, yeah. See, I can totally tell that you might have curly hair. Yeah. When you were growing up, did people not know how to deal with your hair? Yeah. See, that's like the telltale sign. When people don't know how to deal with your hair, it's because you had curly hair. You know, and we will get that wave pattern, that curl pattern out of you. Relax. Turn your head for me like this, please. Okay, perfect. Just going down here and towards the back. There we go. Okay. Good. Okay, other side. Okay. So your friend who referred you, are they a customer here? No. Okay, interesting. Oh, they referred you as a joke? Okay, well, look you're gonna go back to them and you're gonna have the last laugh, let me tell you. It's just one of those things where some people, they just hate it when their friends stay winning, and you're gonna be winning. So, perfect. Okay. So, after this, what I'm gonna do, something that people might not know and might be upset about this is that brushing curly hair is generally not seen as a good thing. But a lot of curly girls will brush their hair before they wash it, right? And we're going to wash your hair, right? We're going to try and find that curl pattern. So brushing the hair really just resets it. It really frizzes out the hair. And because you're bald, really what we're doing is we're just frizzing out your follicles, right? They're going to be like, oh my God, we're stimulated. Maybe we'll leave. Oh my God, maybe we'll just do something. So just relax, and I'm just going to brush it a little bit, okay? So just relax for me, and okay, perfect. This won't take long. It's just a little bit before we get to washing the hair. Okay. Yeah, and don't worry about the dandruff that you have. We will deal with that. It's really not a problem. So a lot of people blame the dandruff havers when really the dandruff deniers are the ones that are the oppressors in this situation, It's a really hard thing to have dandruff, and to just, oftentimes people think that you're unclean. People think that you're bald, right? You can see that you have dandruff. But really, it's one of those things where most people just don't have the correct information, right? Most of the time, dandruff is a fungus that is on your head. And you need to use an antifungal shampoo. Head and Shoulders tend to have some antifungal properties, but it's actually not very strong. So we will have a really strong antifungal shampoo for you, okay? So don't worry about that at all. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So what do you do? What do you do for work? Okay, interesting. How much does it pay? Is that not a normal question to ask? I mean, I told you what my pay was, so really you owe me. Well, okay, you can stay with your privacy. That just means you probably, you know, you're on the lower end of $1 million. And you know what? That's completely valid. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So from here, I'm just going to massage your head, right? We need to really get these follicles going and let the rosemary oil and all of the things that I put in the cleanser and stuff to really soak in, right? And what's the best way to do that? To massage it in. Don't think too hard about that. My hands are definitely not going to absorb it as well. It's only going to be your scalp, so. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, great. There we go. And then just a bit of, let's see. How's the finger? We're right on the temples here, and then right on the temples here, and then just all over. Just getting a little bit and a little bit here. Yeah. Wonderful. Doing a wonderful job. Okay. Yeah, and just getting right there in the back. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Okay then. So now we're going to do some washing of the hair, okay? So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to have to put in some shampoo, right? And I have here my shampoo. This is Nizoral Anti-Dandruff. It's going to be incredibly helpful. You do need this, so I can give you, the first bottle is free, but the next bottle is $1,000. Very cheap, very simple and easy, but it is incredibly helpful for the head, for dandruff. It's not necessarily Curly Girl approved. However, sometimes other things take priority over being a curly girl, right? So let's just do this. Put some on. Okay. And perfect. And then I'm just gonna put, and there we go. Just wiping it all over. You see, in all of your hair follicles, all of that baldness is going to really feel this shampoo, right? And part of what it's doing is, you know what shampoo does, right? Like it removes all of the excess dirt and oil. Oh, no, it's not going to remove any of the cleanser that absorbed to the skin, right? It's already gone. It's gone and in there. It's definitely not being, picked up by the suds of the shampoo. No, definitely not. Okay. Okay, just putting the suds in, putting all of the shampoo in. There we go. Wonderful. Okay. I'm going to have this wet towel. This is going to be super helpful. I'm just going to wipe away the shampoo, right? Because we don't really have a sink here, where we didn't get approval from the government. It's just, it's just one of those things. We do have lead poisoning in our water here. It's not super serious. Don't worry too much about it. We may be millionaires, but we're very frugal, So, just, here we go, and just wiping away the shampoo here. Okay. All right. Easy enough. Next, we're going to go with conditioner. That's going to be the Shea Moisture. Shea Moisture is very nice. It's Black owned. Very, very helpful However, sometimes it's a bit thick, right? But this is actually a boon in your case, right? Because this is just conditioner. We're going to be washing this off and taking it off, right? So it's really not going to, it's just going to be the coating. And because it's pretty thick, it will end up not going into the follicles of your hair, and it'll mostly stay within the bald, right? It will really stimulate the baldness and really make it happy. So, just, okay, just pumping a bunch on here. Okay, yeah. You really need a lot. I talked to one of the Shea Moisture representatives before, and I told them, like, all of my clients want a better spout than this. But really, they don't listen. They're just like, if we give them a bigger spout, then what's going to happen is that they're going to use more of the product, and then they're going to buy more, and that'll get us more money, but it's not good for the customer. And I'm over here like, oh my God, this is what capitalism solved. Profit over everything. Okay. So this is one of those things. You have to get the conditioner nice and warm, right? You don't want to shock your baldness. Sometimes it has a mind of its own. And if you make it cold, it'll be frightened, right? Good retreat. Yeah, see how nice that feels? And this is going to help bring out those curls, right? It's going to really zhuzh the situation that you have going on. Okay, wonderful. Okay. Wonderful. So, same as before, we're going to use this towel to wipe away the conditioner. How does it feel in your head? Is there any stinging or is there anything? No, it's all good. Okay, good. This is really meant to be an incredibly satisfying and relaxing experience. It really is part of the experience, part of the package that we offer here. So, and we do pay. It does cost you. So, please let us know. Okay. So, here we go. Just wiping it away. There. Great. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, now that we've got shampoo and conditioner all done, your hair and baldness is nice and wet. What we're going to do after this is the bowl method. Now, some might say that the bowl method was created on TikTok. There is an actual person who sort of experimented and tried it, but they unfortunately failed to patent it, and so now it has run amok. And so we have done everybody a service. We have, in fact, patented the bowl method. It is now our bowl method. So if you see other people doing it and charging for it, we will sue. Okay? So if you're unaware of the bowl method, it is that we put the leave-in conditioning product within a bowl of water, dunk your hair into it, and scrunch, right? And what that's going to do is it's going to dilute some of the more heavier leave-in conditioners and really get it to soak into your hair, right? Now, because you're bald, we are going to waterboard you a little bit with it, but that's okay, Sometimes beauty is pain, right? And you want the curls. So this will be our bowl for the bowl method. And let me just put that to the side because first I need to show you the product that we're going to be using. So this is again Shea Moisture, a little bit. This is their leave-in conditioner, sort of like curl repair milk, right? They have many different products. They have smoothies, they have milks, they have all different kinds of things. I like the milk better than the smoothie. The smoothie is a little bit thicker, so if I use this, I'm going to put it into the bowl of water. It is the lead water, yes, but just because we're waterboarding you with it doesn't mean that it's bad for you. So let's just get some. Yeah, I like to play with the lid because it really just feels like a ritual sort of situation where if I just keep doing this, the curl will come, Okay, so it's going to take a little bit of it. Just grab some and put it in here. Now it's nice and mixed in there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to bring it here and we're just going to dunk your head in and scratch. Dunk your head in and scratch. Dunk your head in, scratch. Okay, dunk your head in once more and scratch. Okay, perfect. Okay, now you're dripping wet with lead water. That's fine. I have a microfiber towel here. It may look like the same towel as before, but trust me, it feels much softer and it's dry. So what we're gonna do is we don't want no. Stop drying your head. No, that's the incorrect thing to do. So what we're gonna do is we're going to take this towel, this microfiber towel, and we're going to wrap your head in, wrap your hair in it. Okay. And what that's going to do is it's going to allow all the curls to process without any interference, right? There's a lot of people will have different situations. We do have a diffuser if you need that. We also have, you can air dry it and you get different results with each one. I find microfiber towel gives you the most structured curls for styling. Whereas air drying is if you just want to do a one and done sort of situation. You want to air dry it and then just let it be. Diffusing is if you're short on time. You're going to get fluffier curls, not as defined but still fluffy, and they're going to be up, right? So if you have a problem with your curls being too heavy, using a diffuser is actually very helpful. So let's just take this. Get ready. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Wonderful. How does that feel? Great. Okay. So in a little bit, we'll come back and we'll take that off and we'll see what we have to work with, okay? Okay, well, it's been a little bit. So let's just take it off and see what we're dealing with, okay? Okay, let's see. So okay. Oh, wow, look at that. So shiny, so wonderful. I knew you had curls. How can I tell? Well, see, if I have better vision than most, and if I look really closely, I can see that the follicles are just doing a little curl, and you do have a stray strand just coming right off your head, and that one, it's a little curly. So I think I've done my part here. So that will be $10,000. We only accept cash, credit, Venmo, Klarna, any and all types of payment, but we unfortunately do not accept favors. So that will be all. Okay. Well, all right then. Thank you for coming to our shop. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.